Alright, here we go. Alright, so this is what we got to yesterday. Alright, we got the footing walls, we got the center points, we got the foundation walls, we got the center points for these. Today what we're gonna do is, we're going to add the dotted footings that go around it. We're gonna add these footings on the outside. I wanna see if I get into the steps. So, right now it says we have a 24-inch by 24-inch concrete footing. Alright, that's around each one of these little blocks. So the easiest way for me to do that is previously we found the crosshairs, the center points. Okay, so from the crosshairs, all we gotta do is basically go up a foot and down a foot. So 1/8 inch, I just put on any random foot mark. Alright, and I go up and down a foot, like this. I'm gonna go sideways. I'm gonna mark out a foot on either side. Out a foot and out a foot. Using my T-square. I'm gonna bring across. My lines, using my triangle. Now these ones I'm actually going to try to make the dotted lines. The other ones I'm going to erase in the dots. Alright, so after we do the center points for the footings for these, we're going to hit up next is we're going to hit the outer footings over here. Alright, to hit the outer footings over here, we need to come out 4 feet and 4 feet. And then if our center mark, which this is our center mark, this says it's 6 feet on center, so we're going to go up 3 feet, down 3 feet, and this we're going to go, this is 4 feet, so go up 2 feet, down 2 feet. Guess what? It's the same thing on the other side. So, it becomes pretty simple. All you got to do is find your center mark, and since the first one is 6 feet, we're going to go up 1, 2, 3 feet. I'm just going to leave a little mark, and then the second one is 2 feet, so I'm going to mark, well, 4 feet, so I'm going to go 2 feet up. Down here, same thing. I'm going to go 1, 2, make a mark, and then I'm going to go to 3, I'm going to make a mark there. Sideways, off the outside edge of the foundation, not the footing, the foundation. I go 1, 2, 3, 4 feet, 1, 2, 3, 4 feet. Those are my center marks. And do the same thing on the opposite side. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Those are my center marks. I'm going too lightly. Bring those center marks down. Using my T-square. I'm going to bring the center marks across, starting with the 3-foot ones for the outers. Then I go to the 2-foot ones for the ones that are further away from the house. Go back to the 2-foot one that's further away. And go to the 3-foot one, which is the closer. Now that I have my 1, 2, 3, 4 center marks on each side, I'll take my scale. I'm going to measure out 1 foot and 1 foot. Same thing here, 1 foot and 1 foot. I like just doing them all at the same time. Makes my life a little easier in my opinion. Now those are left and rights. These center marks, you actually have to still go up and down a foot on each of these. So 1 foot up, 1 foot down, 1 foot up, 1 foot down. Same thing here, 1 foot up, 1 foot down, 1 foot up, 1 foot down. I want you guys to make sure you guys are checking your parent portal. and looking for any grades that you're missing, and getting in and submitting any work that's still outstanding, all right? All right, so time to make your dotted boxes, okay? So what we're gonna do is just bring across, that's your 1 foot marks. Your lines, don't confuse the center marks for the edge of your design. Okay, could have I done both sides instead of measuring on both sides and done this? Yes, but I didn't do it that way, so I'm just gonna draw my guidelines like this, with all my measurements. Then we take my triangle, bring my lines down and up. Make sure I'm lining them up as I'm doing it. Okay, so I got my boxes now, they look like they're in the right spots. I'm going to erase, I just missed this top line and that top line. And do a little erasing. Okay, if you want to try to use your eraser shield, you can. Or if you got a sharp eraser on your pencil, you could probably make it so they look like they're the hidden lines, just by going around. Kind of erasing the middle points of them. Okay, like I said, you gotta have kind of like a crisp eraser to do it. This one's starting to burn out. So now they'll look like they're kind of hidden, like they're supposed to be on the drawing. All right, now what? Now we're going to create steps. The steps are lined up perfectly with the edge of this 2 foot by 2 foot box. So I know it doesn't give us a reference as to how far off the corner it goes up, but they line up perfectly with this box. So from the edge of the house, from the edge of the foundation, we're gonna come out 5 feet. We're gonna come down 3 feet 10, and we're gonna come back to 5 feet. Now, if you do math, okay, you got 3 foot 10 inches, and then you got 2 foot 6. All right. 10 minus 6 is 4. 3 minus 2 is 1, so you got 1 foot 4. Half of 1 foot 4 is 8 inches. All right, because it's no 8 inches, right? Because you get 12 inches. Plus 4 is 16. 16 divided by 2 is 8. So we're going to have 8 inches over here, and 8 inches over here for this wall. So, here we go. We're going to, right with this line, bring a solid line out. That line's going to be 5 feet long. I drew it perfectly. Lucky me. That line's gonna come down 3 foot 10. So put it on the 10. Mark the 3. Use T-square. Bring your line back. Measure 8. And 8. And 8 in each direction. Alright, hold on. Just want to check one thing. I took my 5 foot measurement from the wrong spot. That's why it looks so far out. Alright, your 5 foot measurement was supposed to come off of the footing line. There it goes. So it should be here. I don't know why it looks so far. We're going to fix that right now. I'm just going to go here like this. And measure back the 8 inches. Put that here. Make sure I'm gonna erase these 2 lines first, so they're not in my way. Okay, erase this stuff on the outside. Now to create my steps, I'm just gonna make 1 foot steps, 3 of them. So, 1 foot, 2 foot, 3 foot. Okay, and that's about enough for today. All right, let's all get to work.